Maryland's spring is a season of renewal, with blossoming trees and vibrant greenery. But for many, it also marks the beginning of a relentless battle against allergies. If you found yourself sneezing more than usual, with itchy eyes and a runny nose, you're not alone. Tree pollen counts in Maryland are soaring, and forecasts predict that conditions will only intensify in the coming weeks. For nearly 100 million Americans who deal with allergies or allergy-induced asthma, this time of year can range from mildly uncomfortable to truly debilitating. While Baltimore and its surrounding areas aren't ranked among the nation's worst cities for allergies, Maryland still faces significant challenges. According to the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, Baltimore falls somewhere in the middle of the pack in the 2025 Allergy Capitals Report. The worst-hit cities are primarily in the South, where warmer climates and longer growing seasons contribute to higher pollen counts and more severe symptoms. Rankings are based on a mix of factors, including pollen levels, how often people use allergy medications, and the frequency of visits to allergy specialists. However, the overall allergy picture is worsening nationwide, and Maryland is not immune to this trend. The driving force behind this change is climate change. As global temperatures rise, growing seasons are extending, meaning trees, grasses, and weeds release pollen over a longer period. Some regions of the United States now experience pollen nearly year-round, making it harder than ever for allergy sufferers to find relief. Urban areas in particular are feeling the brunt of this shift. Not only do cities retain more heat, but poor air quality and increased pollution can exacerbate allergic reactions. There's another factor at play in urban environments: the types of trees being planted. Many cities, including those in Maryland, have historically favored male trees for landscaping. Male trees don't produce seed pods or fruit, making them less messy for sidewalks and streets. But they do release high amounts of pollen into the air, a phenomenon sometimes referred to as botanical sexism. In Baltimore, officials often plant monoecious trees, which have both male and female flowers. While this helps balance some issues, these trees still contribute to the pollen load, especially when gusty spring winds carry allergens across neighborhoods. The progression of allergy season in Maryland follows a predictable pattern. Right now, tree pollen is the main culprit, but as spring turns to summer, grass pollen begins to dominate. By late summer and into fall, weed pollen takes over, keeping allergy sufferers on their toes for months on end. And because climate change is extending the season, relief can feel increasingly out of reach. Distinguishing allergies from a common cold or other illnesses can be tricky, especially since many symptoms overlap. Sneezing, nasal congestion, a runny nose, and itchy eyes or throat are classic signs of allergies. One key difference: allergies rarely cause a fever, while colds and flu often do. Colds typically resolve within a week, but allergy symptoms can persist for much longer. If you find yourself constantly itching, it's more likely allergies than a viral infection. With flu and COVID-19 cases currently low, most respiratory discomfort this season is likely due to pollen. Managing seasonal allergies requires a proactive approach. Experts recommend tracking daily pollen counts using reliable apps or weather websites. On days when pollen levels are high, stay indoors as much as possible, especially during the morning hours when pollen is most concentrated. Keep windows closed and use air conditioning with a clean filter to help reduce indoor allergens. If you do need to go outside, wearing sunglasses, a hat, or even a mask can help limit your exposure. Once home, remove your shoes and change clothes to avoid bringing pollen indoors. And consider showering before bed to wash away allergens and keep them out of your bedding. Over-the-counter antihistamines like Zyrtec, Allegra, or Claritin can offer relief for many people, and allergy-specific eye drops can help soothe irritated eyes. If your symptoms are severe or persistent, particularly in children, consult an allergy specialist for further evaluation. And if you ever experience difficulty breathing, seek immediate medical attention. As Maryland's allergy season continues to intensify, staying informed and taking preventive steps can make all the difference in finding relief and enjoying the beauty of spring.